Well, hi, Queenetus here. I hope you're doing well, wherever you are, and whatever it is that you're doing on this beautiful Friday evening. I hope that you're killing it, that you're rocking it. And even though you feel defeated and hopeless, I hope that you hear the voice inside telling you that it's all gonna be okay. To just hang on there and keep on growing. Life is beautiful only when we're able to experience self love. That's why I'm so big on self love. That's why I'm so big on emotional intelligence. Because without emotional intelligence, you really don't know self love and vice versa. That's why I'm so big on willpower and self discipline. Because without self discipline and willpower, you don't get to self love. It's all like a big old chain, it's all interconnected. You can't have one without the other. Tonight, I just want to scream out of the top of my lungs that the law of attraction is so real. It's just so real. It's sick. It's out of this world. It's fascinating to see how it works, to witness it happening right before your eyes in a matter of hours, like not even 24 hours. It's just, oh, I wish I would have been taught the law of attraction when I was a child. Well, before that, I wish I would have been taught self love in school and stuff like that. Because life is so easy. We have so many resources given to us by our own human nature, by our own capability of being aware, of being conscious. But we waste it. We waste it every single day in nonsense interactions with others and with ourselves. We beat ourselves down. We live in shame. We live in regret. We live feeling weak. Like, come on. Why weren't we taught self love when we were children? Well, because our parents and their parents and weren't taught self love. So tonight I invite you to be part of the generation that changed that. I'm sure if you know me, you have been watching me nonstop talk about the stallion movement, where we come together to make self love go viral. Simple. Easier said than done, right? I always knew I was going to help change the world for the better since I was a little kid. I didn't know how, and I had no idea that it would actually like happen, meaning that I will actually believe that I could and that I can and that I am. Not because I'm coming from a place of ego or because I think I'm better than anyone. It's just because I see it so clear. I have this, somebody said, mega clarity about how we can ease our emotional pain. And I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not going to stop sharing my thoughts on it because I think it's beyond possible. It's here, right now. Me, you. We're connecting. We're digging deep. We're going down rabbit holes. That's what I told a friend earlier. Don't talk to me about people or things. Talk to me about ideas. Talk to me about new philosophies. Take me to one of your rabbit holes that I don't know about. Show me something I haven't seen before, or share with me something that you love. I'm sure you have read that quote that goes, small minded people talk about things and people. Then there's some other types that talk about something else. And then there's like the biggest minds, or, you know, the more enlightened ones that just sit there and talk about ideas and about two other things I can't remember. But you get the point. Just go about your day after you're done listening to this and just watch what people around you talk about, what we focus on. Hey, hi, how you doing? How you been? Yeah. The interactions are so short-lived that there's no way of connecting, like truly connecting, unless you are so your authentic self that you can just like start being yourself right then and there, no matter who's there, no matter where you're at, no matter what's happening. You're just like you. So people get to connect with you right then and there in that very short lived moment interaction. It's amazing. That's what I think of life as, a big old journey and adventure. Every day I wake up, I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen today. I wonder who am I going to meet today. I wonder what seed that I planted months and months ago is going to be sprouting today. It's like every single day, mm, something that I have planted before, that I have worked for before, comes to fruition. And it's an exhilarating state of mind to live in. It's like you feel high on life, even in your worst moments, even when you're not doing well, per se. AKA me finding out that I really have to take my extensions out because they're nodding yesterday. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do that? And then I found out that I somehow missed an email from the trademark opposition that I'm having to deal with. And you know what I did? I was like, I don't want to think. There's nothing to do right now besides, hey, just, apply for a new date for the meeting for the opposition. And oh, you're gonna have to figure out to get those extensions out. And just go on with your life. Oh, and what about your roommate? It's fine. The voice said that. The voice told me, aka intuition told me, just shut up, go to the gym, take it easy. It's gonna be fine. And I did. And you know what I did? 15 minutes on the Stairmaster for the first time. I was like, it was my way of telling the universe, of telling myself, of telling my old self, nothing will defeat you. Even when obstacles and problems arise, you are so strong. You are so centered. You have such clarity, such willpower, such kind heart that nothing can take you down. It may not be fun, but you won't be taken down. I don't care what it is. You are so you, yourself, so grounded with who you are that it doesn't matter in what kind of predicament you find yourself in. You know you got you. That's the best feeling in the whole entire world. And you know that the universe got you. So today I'm here to invite you to please get into the law of attraction, dudes. Like really, really, really look into it. Like I am so serious about this. I'm sure you have heard about it. I'm sure you have heard about the book. I'm sure you think you know what it means, but you don't. Because when I thought I did understand it, and my mind told me that I understand it, and I pretty much literally understood it. Okay, you are what you attract. You attract what you are. Okay, cool. But you don't really understand it until you believe it and you understand it. Like you actually like experience it. And I'm here from the other side telling you that it's real. We are such powerful beings. It's crazy. Like we could like levitate and stuff, if we were living in that mindset. But we're too worried about talking about other people and worrying about if somebody betrayed us, or if somebody did us wrong, or if our parents didn't treat us right, or all of the toxicity that goes on and on and on and on and on, and we get sucked, dried into it on the daily basis. On a daily basis. On a daily basis. I'm trying to pronounce my B's and my V's correct. um, it's not happening. Today, I invite you to really make it a conscious effort to look more and more and more and more into the law of attraction. YouTube, Abraham Hicks, Joe Dispenza. Let's leave it at that. Research those two for a minute. And yeah, just put it on while you clean, while you do something else. If you don't have the time, just make it work. Be resourceful. Yes, we're busy. Yes, the days become shorter and shorter and shorter, it seems, as we get older and older and older. Or whatever the case is, just there's a lot of like obstacles standing right in front of your growth. But you have to find a way to be resourceful, determined, to do the best you can. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to compete against the best. You don't even have to compete against anyone, because that kind of competition comes from ego, and we don't want to operate from ego here, because ego never outlasts self-love. When you operate from love, from your heart, but a wise heart though, not like a toxic, unhealthy heart that's codependent, that feels weak, that doesn't believe in its own strength and power. Not that kind. But I'm talking about like when you operate from a place of genuinely believing in your own goodness as a person, then everything changes. Everything switches. From left to right. And then the world becomes upside down, and you're like hanging from the roof. And you're like, what am I looking at? Oh, it's another perspective. Oh, I don't have to live life in other people's realities. I can create my own reality. Oh, how do I do that? By becoming yourself so much, by taking yourself so seriously from a place of love, operating from the heart, that you start creating your own reality, and it branches out and it permeates in every other aspect and area of your life. You become it so much. What is it? Self-love. That everything around you starts morphing into that form. But it's a lot of work, guys. But it's not hard work. It's just the type of work that you do when you know what is the real price in life. Who are the richest people alive? Those who experience emotional, and spiritual abundance. Money is not it at all. Not when you do it. Money is nice when it comes from that place of the heart. But not when you're like stressing out about money or obsessing about money or being greedy or being shady or being shisty. I haven't said that word in a while. Not when you do it. You have to do things in a certain order for them to really work. You can't jump steps. You can't cut corners. You have to put in the real work. And the real work doesn't mean that it's horrible and bad. It just means that you have to make a conscious effort every single day to become aware. That's it. To become aware that there's more to life than this. That there's more to life than hanging out around a whole bunch of people that don't see life through the same lenses as you do. There is more to life than just conforming with what we're given. Following the crowd just because everybody else does. Well, that's what they say I should do to be happy. But what do you think will make you the happiest? Well, right now you may not know. Right now you may feel lost. Right now you may be transitioning from one reality to the next. Growth is not automatic, it doesn't happen overnight. It's a really slow process in its own nature, meaning slow process means you have to put in the work every single day. But it's fast in the way that if you do that for long enough, let's just say 2 years of doing what would be best for you as a person, as if you were mothering your own self, as if you were looking at yourself from an outer perspective, like, oh yeah, he's not good for her, or ah, yeah, I should really try my best to eat better. We don't diet to be, you know, just for the sake of looking good. We diet for the sake of, and not even diet, just watch over our general intake, food intake, our general diet. We look at it and we want to eat healthy so we can feel healthy. Not just, sometimes we have this misconception that like people that are into like taking care of themselves is just for their shape and how they look. And yeah, that's nice and it pleases the ego, the healthy ego, but it's not the focus. We exercise and we eat well so we can keep up this body, this very physical 3D body that our souls are in, this vest. Did I say it right? This vest that we're wearing in this lifetime. So we can feel good, so we can have the energy to expand and grow and get out of our comfort zone. If we're feeling sluggish and not active, because when you don't exercise, then you start feeling like you get really tired really easy. It's not that you're getting old and that you can't do this anymore. No, you're young and you're still feeling sluggish. This has nothing to do with age. This has to do with mindset. How brave are you to make a choice and actually change your life around for the better? Like everything that you ever wanted to be and do, what if you start doing it? Oh, but this, but that, but this is not going to work. How about you learn to master resourcefulness? That's a whole nother topic on its own. To be resourceful, I mean, let's just, really look into what that means. I believe that if we learn to be resourceful no matter what, no matter where, no matter who, and to be authentic no matter where you find yourself, no matter who you're hanging out with, and we can really develop the energy, stamina to become the best versions of ourselves, to love ourselves, to feel comfortable in your own skin, aka take care of your physical vessel, aka don't eat crap, respect yourself. It's all about self respect if you think about it. But we don't respect ourselves whenever we don't trust ourselves. The only way that we can truly begin to trust ourselves is by keeping the promises that we make to ourselves. Like, for an example, from today till the end of the year, which is like what, 2 weeks, I'm going to purposely not eat white sugar. Just do that. I'm going to start being like really literal, because it's just so easy. Because that small, tiny thing of replacing sugar, not eating sugar, white sugar, just triggers another little change. And then that other little change triggers another little change. And then it's just like you start making like this net that it starts taking like life form on its own. I really hope you're understanding where I'm coming from. One change triggers another change. You triggering healthy, good changes for yourself and becoming the best version of yourself and learning self love and being comfortable in your own skin by taking care of your entire self and all that that means. It's not just your emotions you have to take care of. It's not just your food and your physical health that you have to take care of. It's not just your spiritual health that you have to take care of. It's not just your social environment that you have to take care of. It's everything at the same time. So you have to start mothering yourself. What would be the best for me? And when you do that, you start attracting people, situations, and things that embody the same exact energy. It's not going to happen overnight. Don't do this and then be like, okay, it's the end of the month. What has, no. But you can't be just sitting around waiting for the result. You just have to work on every single change little by little. You can't be stuck on how things were, how things worked, how things are, how things will be. No, none of that. All you're just focusing on is that you're just not going to eat white sugar till the end of the month. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then that will trigger the next step. Anyways, 23 minutes and 50. Oh, wow. I really went off this time, huh? I hope that you resonate with what I said today and you really end up looking into the law of attraction. I hope that you truly put in a conscious effort to understand why it's so important to take care of your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body. Why is it so important to keep a healthy environment? No more toxicity, no more negativity, no more hanging out with people that have betrayed you, no more toxic habits, no more fear, no more feeling weak. It's time. It's time. It's time we show ourselves and the rest of the world what we're made of. Till next time.